I did a session recently with a group and we talked about strategy formulation, where we formulate the how to deliver value that is meeting the vision and the mission of the organization. Don't forget, the vision and the mission came from a purpose. If your purpose was to solve world hunger, and then you now create a vision around world hunger, saying that you will target children that are between 0 and 5 years, and you make sure that none of them has kwashiorkor. You will provide protein fortified meals at so. You get the picture. There is a vision and a mission tied to a purpose. So ultimately, you want to put together a strategy. Your strategy can either be a market penetration strategy, meaning you are existing in the market with a particular product, or a market development strategy, meaning you've got that particular product, in this case fortified meals, but you want to develop a new market for it. Or if you have another perspective, you could say your strategy formulation is around getting a new product into an existing market. So that's a new product development formulation strategy, or an entirely new product in an entirely new market. So that's a diversification strategy. Let us talk about business market penetration versus market development. When you are penetrating a market, that means you have set yourself up and you have a hold of a certain segment of the market. You now want to apportion of that market a bigger segment to yourself. You might say, in the next 5 years, I want to be one of the top 10 players in this market. That means that you understand the size of the market. Without an understanding of the size, how do you determine who is top 10? So what is the size? Many people say, oh, the Nigerian market is 200 million, 215 million, depending on who you're talking to. The African market is 1.3 billion or 1.4 billion, again, depending on who you're talking to. That isn't quite correct. That's a huge, big population, and we take it. Is that the market you are addressing with your product? Not quite. You need to find a segment of that big population that is your addressable market. Let's say, for example, you're selling cars. How many people can buy cars? And you say 200,000 people can buy cars. Now, of the 200,000, how many of them feel a taste for your type of car, which is probably a luxury car? You say, oh, the average Joe isn't looking for a luxury car, but looking for the convenience of a car that starts and moves around. So I'm actually going for the elitist Joe. And that market might be 2,000 out of the 200,000. That becomes your target market. And you say you want to play as one of the top 10 addressing the elitist Jews of your market. It's so beautiful. Out of 2,000, I will seek to position myself to sell 900 cars, or 600 cars, or 300 cars in that year. That's how to think about your market and market penetration. I do a second part where I talk about market development.